Hey, it's Tenla here, and welcome back to the part 2 on how to put the telemetry data from the bike computer or your Garmin smartwatch onto the video, just like how I have it here, as you can see. And if you haven't seen the part 1 yet, I'll put a link in the description so you can go and check it out. And this is continue directly after the part 1, okay? So please check out the part 1 first before watching this videos. Okay, so let's get down to it. Okay, go back to the dashware tutorial, and we're gonna open edit data profile. We're gonna open this one, and since you know that it's read only, okay, we're gonna convert some of the fit file read only. We're gonna clone it and give it a new name. Doesn't matter what kind of name that you want to give it to, MTP, whatever, cycling. Okay, so just like that name. Okay, so we need to open that data file that we just converted into CSV file format. We are interested in the data CSV file with the underscore data here to open that. As you can see, over here, the first line is the header line, and the second line, which is the data set line. One of these header lines responding to one of each of these commas for the data sets for the record timestamp. But due to the dashware from the fit data profile, they're using some sort of like a time only, time, not the record timestamp, and longitude and degree, and this one is kind of like different kind of headers, so the dashware wouldn't be able to understand the headers including all the data sets that inside here. So we basically need to correct these header lines corresponding to the expected value from the dashware data profile for MTB cycling, which we cloned from the default one. Okay, so I'll do it one data set, so but you get the idea. Okay, the software that I'm gonna use is LibreOffice. Here, I'll show you. So go back to the dashboard tutorial. I'm gonna open this underscore data line here. Open with. I'm gonna open with LibreOffice, which is free software that you can download for free on the internet. Here, let's open it quick. I'm gonna show you. Search for LibreOffice. There. You can download this software for free into your computer and install it into your computer. Okay. So to install it, in order to use the software to edit the file. So I'm gonna open that with the software. Okay, hit OK to open. And here, I'm gonna zoom it down so you can see it better. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we gotta change these headers according to the dashware expected value from the data profile. So let's say time here, require, mask, case sensitive. So we gotta convert that timestamp to time. So we gotta change this to time. Gotta type it in time like that. Okay, and for the latitude position, so that's where what do they expect, latitude degree. So you can click here and copy this, copy, and then go back to LibreOffice and latitude degree. So we're gonna change that name, headers, paste. Okay, so that like that. Just head to the next cells. So basically, we need to change the header back to what dashware expected. Okay, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna stop here. I'll be back in like a minute or two. I'm gonna show you the final result. Okay, so welcome back. After I change all the headers to corresponding dashware expected headers line in the converter section here, as you can see over here, and it's matching every kind of headers. So that's the idea, to correct the CSV file in order for the dashware to accept those values. And another thing that I want to point it out is that There's some columns that you might not need, like record and hand speed. You might not need it, but click on the column here and right click, and you can delete the columns. Let's say delete the column. So remove that column that you don't need. Okay, basically this is enhanced altitude, basically the same as this number anyways. As you can see, all right, 145, 145. It's got so many decimal places. We don't need it, so we can safely delete the columns. So right click on your mouse to bring up this kind of like quick menu, and then delete the columns. Okay, so when you finished it all the headers correctly to the dashware, you can save the file. If you have a power meters, you probably have some data onto this column, but since I don't have the power meter, I just gonna delete this column because really I don't really need it. So I'm gonna delete this column as well. Power. All right, that's pretty much it. Now you can finally save the file. Hit use text CSV format, and then you're done. The file is saved. Okay, so we're gonna add that edited CSV file. So open that the data thing here. Open it and select the MTB cycling data profile and hit add. So here we go. If you have any errors that popping out won't allow you to edit, complaining about the data time and second whatever whatnot, if you have any error, okay, we can go back to edit data profile and open that data file. Okay, and so once you get here, you remember that you have to select the correct MTB cycling, the data profile here, and you mark the correct data start. Okay, so as you can see, data start yellow, you can mark it. Okay, mark or unmark. Make sure that all these appears to be yellow, and the one on top here is supposed to be the header line. Okay, you have to mark it, and once you're done with that, hit apply and hit OK. Okay, and now I can be able to add that into the video file. First of all, go to the gauge toolbox that you can add a heart rate. Here we go. So you add heart rate, make it big. I just gonna do it quick. Okay. I mean, I can add current time in here. So Saturday, May 16, whatever, 2:30 p.m. That's pretty cool. Which is the starting point, not at this point on the videos. So we have to synchronize it. So by going to this tab, but we're gonna do it later. So we're just gonna add some cutoff gauge, like okay, speed. I'm just gonna do it quicker here. Okay, and then you can customize it whatever you want later on. What else do you want to add it in there? Oh, how about there are so many gauges that you can add. Like this one, you can add it over here, make it bigger. Oops. There you go. Yeah, pretty much. Or you can add this one if you want. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. This one. Okay. I like the white one. Anyways, we can come back here and customize whatever the gauge that we want. Or we can... we can add this one as well. Oh, look at that. The loop. But since on the videos, you might have to synchronize, as I said earlier, okay? So we gotta find a point where this is. And, okay. Oh, here we go. So add that in there. Anyway, you can customize how big, how small these one are, whatever you need, okay? But, all right, so I have some gauges on there, and that's gonna help me with the display information, okay? But that information is not correct according to the video file, so we have to synchronize it. Okay, by going through this tab, okay, so we track position, so we can see the route. Okay, now you can mark the start and the stop. Okay, so by moving this, you know where the track, the red dot is. So I know that I recorded this one somewhere around here. So let's move that to here, somewhere there. Okay, I'm not exactly so sure. And then this one, it just marked the star. So it's gonna shorten the distance from the star, and this is the finish line. So we're gonna shorten that distance. Oh, I don't know if that's correct. We'll see. Okay, there are a few buttons that you can synchronize. It's pretty long, intensive to sync between the video file and the data file. Okay, so in order for these one to match, in order for these heart rate to match your bike computer, it takes a while. I'm not saying that it's gonna be quick, but I will try my best to synchronize it. I'll be back and but basically you can use these marking the start of your route, and these are position. And once, let's say that you like this one is a starting point for your video, and you can sync with the videos, and then when you play the videos.
Okay, recording.
Oh, sorry.
167.
Okay, so when you start playing, all the data will just show correctly responding to your by computer. Okay, it's gonna take a while for you to do that and find the correct position for the data with the video file. Okay, so but I'm gonna try to do that offline. Okay, and you will see. Okay, so welcome back after like 10-15 minutes. I'm doing synchronization of the screen. I sort of like found out the starting point from the videos and the data uh, file. So the way I do it is that, I sort of like bring the point to very close to position where I recorded videos. Um, so as you can see here, my computer reporting 167 uh, heart rate, and I've got 166 pretty much. And there's some problem with the bike computer, the M1 bike computer fit profile. For some reason, it couldn't not produce like 0 kilometer per hour speed. Somewhere like 6 kilometer per hour. It's always stay at 6. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. But my Garmin watch always produce 0 when I stop. So there's something going on with the M1 CYCPLUS by computer that doesn't make a good data recording. Okay, I turned this one on. I played the videos and look at the speed here and the speed on my by computer. It's sometimes this one might sort of like running ahead a couple of seconds. So as you can see, 25 kilometers per hour, and I have only 14. So it's gonna get to 25 and 29 in a second, as you can see. Okay, at 25. So it's roughly about 5 seconds. Okay. So I turn this button off and I go into the this button to run my sort of like data backward for about a couple of seconds, like 5 seconds there. Okay. So now a couple of seconds I turn back. So now I turn on the sync with videos and I hit play. So it's pretty close to what I have here. You see 26 kilometer per hour, and then I got 27 kilometer per hour here. So go 27, 28 again. I already got 16. So just pause this and just like scrubbing through the speed and see which one is running faster or slower. Okay, so if the data set running faster than the videos, you can turn this one off and then go backward a couple of seconds. Or if it's run slower, you have to fast forward this one a couple of seconds by using this kind of button. Okay, so you get the idea. So to get exact match is pretty time consuming. Okay, so now I'm pretty happy with the sync between the videos and the data file. One way I can do it, I want to stop the videos right here. At the end here, I can pull the triangle to make a stop here. And then over here, you can also move this sort of like and triangle all the way up to this point. So it cut the route there. So pretty much, and then yeah, and then when you move this one to the beginning, so you see the small circle here, the small dot will also move to the front of the video too. So you have to go to this, kind of like move this one to mark the start of your route of the track. Okay, so that's my track, and I'm pretty happy with the synchronization. Let's play it back and see what happens. So there you go. So I'm pretty much the same, similar speed and similar to my heart rate. And yeah, pretty much it. And now you can save and export the file, create the videos. Once you've done that, you can customize this one whatever you want. Like, let's say, you can remove that, hit delete on your keyboard, and go back to the gauge box and select a different tool gauge if you want. Like this one, I like this one. Okay, I like this, and because it has the direction of that arrow, pretty cool. Okay, yeah, and if you can play that, that thing gonna move, pretty cool. And another customization that you can do to this one is that you can say limit how fast, the maximum speed you want to display. Let's say over here, you double click onto this gauge, and then analog phase, double click on it, and you can indicate the max value. Let's say max value is 25. You see? And hit OK. Remember to hit save the gauge, and you can see there's the maximum value because I don't run over 35 kilometers per hour on my track, so I rather to have that. You see? And also same as this one, if you can customize whatever to limit the maximum of that. So all in here. So you can specify the max angle, whatever that one here. You can move it up like that. That's a maximum. You can minimum angle, so move it the bottom here. So yeah, it's up to you whether you want to edit that or not. And of course, you have to edit this kind of arc value too. All the settings, all the customization within this gauge. You can make a tick unit. You can put it like 5 or something. Yeah, you see? Yeah, but too many. I put it 10. Yeah, 10 is good. And then the major tick length, you can make it longer or shorter. Look, you see that? Okay. And minor tick width, you can put it with, make bigger width. And yeah, let make this one 40. Yeah, it looks better. Depends on what you want, okay? But 45 degree, that's good. 40 kilometer per hour is the fastest that I can do. And then the minor tick is you can do by 1 like that. We can do every 5. So there you go. I like it like that. And hit OK. There you go. And then remember to save it. Save the gauge. And then you're done. You got customized gauge that you want to display. Your speed. You make it bigger or smaller. Depends on whatever you want. Okay. There you go. And you can change the color of these font as well if you want. So there you have it. That's how you sort of overlay your data onto your videos. All right. So this is the end of the videos. I know that it's long. Hope you like the videos, and you can use this to make your video interesting. And if you like the videos, please hit the like button down there. Subscribe to my channel if you like. Yeah, and other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye. It's a matter of exporting this videos if you want to create the videos. Okay, so there you go. So you can convert. I mean, this is source file, and you want to uh, put it into the place that you can save it. Uh, you can give it the final video, okay, and hit save. And if you create the videos and whatever, you can adjust the quality and create the videos. And there you go. It's gonna be a couple of minutes to create the videos with all the telemetry data overlay onto your videos. So yeah,